Talk Up Youth, brought to you by National Baking Company in association with TVJ and the Jamaica Observer, a Stanley and Emprezz production.
All I ever wanted was my father to love me. All he ever did was discipline me. Well, that's what I thought it was, but I realized later that it was abuse. I was in my teens when my neighbor started taking care of me. He told me that he loved me, and that's all I wanted to hear. I loved him too, so when he started giving me money and telling me I owed him, I did what he said. He made me pleasure him sexually. I cried at night because I knew it felt wrong, but I needed the love and the money helped. Surprisingly, when my father found out, he comforted me and made me feel that he cared. That one night with my father gave me the strength to stop having sex for money.
Welcome to Talk Up Youth, the show that gives all youth in Jamaica a safe place to talk about their issues, but most importantly, their solutions. Sex for money is really what we're looking at today, and the focus is transactional sexual relationships, where the giving of gifts or services is an important factor. Exchanging sex for money, goods, or services is a way of life for many poor women in developing countries, so they say. Yet little is understood about the way that the transactional sex market really functions. The sugar daddy phenomenon, in which young women and girls exchange sex with older men for material or financial gain, may seem common. But what about boys and older men? Have we or are we turning a blind eye to the fact that young men are now performing these favors?
Okay. Kevin, you are 13 years old. You don't have a certified application. You don't have subject or anything for work. Me have subject, not because it's in my work back road. But you don't have a subject and you're young, so we're going to take you. I bet you do me though, sell. So I said, I don't know. I never do that, I don't know. As I said, I'm young, so I don't understand, I don't know what to do. So if she even says for me to do it, I'm just going to do. So I said, all right, cool, what am I going to do? What do I have to do? Right, so I thought it was like having sex with females, and guys with sex with females would pay to have sex. So I said, all right, cool. To find out that, I had to go to New Kingston and sell. And
so this child abuse, no, is what I call it, child sexual abuse. These male predators preying on our young boys and mashing up them brain from early. I mean, how are they meant to deal with this when this happens?
To be truthful, it is pedophilia.
Okay.
It's not just having sex with a child. It has a name.
Pedophilia.
It is a mental illness. And it is treated as such in other countries where people are willing to talk about these issues and willing to deal with them face on.
Okay.
It's a crime. But in Jamaica, because of how we view it, we have kind of pushed that on the ground as well, but it exists.
What's the motive? Big man moving atrociously creative, using children, boys, girls, exploitative, local, international, yes, sex, transactional. What's the motive?